Today, we introduce 2 new segments.
Highlights from the RHS football team's home opening win.
And much more.
We are RHS,
And we are on the air. Hi, I'm Scott Wampler.
And I'm Maddie Brunton.
This year, on our show, we want to do more than just showcase interesting things going on around our school. We want to take time to provide some of the individual accomplishments of our students. To do this, we'll be naming an RHS Student of the Week and Athlete of the Week. This week's RHS Student of the Week is Diana Martinez.
You may have seen her on a show, but Diana Martinez is much more than another RHS Radio TV student. Recently, she was the first high school student chosen to perform as part of the Warp and Woof storytelling project created by Dr. Ben Brazel, Professor of Writing for the Earlham School of Religion.
When I was born, I was her first child. My mom was 22 and my dad was 18. I remember we lived in an apartment. It was a 3-bedroom apartment and 14 people lived in that apartment.
Warp and Woof Stories is an event that happens annually. They pick a theme and they pick a lot of storytellers enough to tell a story around that theme, and this year they did comeback stories, and I was able to share a story about my family's comeback story. I was the first high school student to perform. It was actually kind of intimidating because most of them were older adults, and actually one of them was one of our Spanish teachers, Bill Langley. So it was we're comforting seeing a familiar face. Hopefully we could get more high schoolers into Warp and Woof Stories sometime soon. In my family's comeback story, I talked about how I'm going to be the first one to graduate high school in my family, and it is a really big deal in my family just because no one else graduated, and I'm happy to be able to graduate this year and be in my last year, and I'm really living up the dream. Before I started freshman year, I was 15. And my little sister was born, and my mom was in bed most of the time because it was her 3rd C-section.
And whoever's a mom, C-sections are really difficult, especially if it's the 3rd one. And I remember I was only 15 and I was taking care of a newborn baby. Yeah, it's really difficult because I never seen a baby poop as much as my sister did. I was scared when I first changed her diaper. I had no idea what I was doing. I just see poop all over my hands, and I'm like, oh my God, it's on me. I didn't know what to do. My mom had to stay in bed and rest for a while, and I would see her cry because how infected it was.
Hopefully in 10 years or maybe in 15 when I have my own family, I'm able to teach them the same ways that my family teach me, to just grow as a humble person, a respectful person, and just be following your dreams, basically, just be a dreamer. So I'm hoping that I can transfer that into my own family someday.
For more information, visit Warp and Woof Storytelling Project on their website. From On the Air, I'm Ryan Miller.
He caught 3 touchdown passes last Friday and is one of our young up-and-coming football stars. Deontay Gabbard sits down with the Red Devil Athlete of the Week.
I'm Deontay Gabbard. I'm with the Athlete of the Week, Marquise Johnson, who had a big game against Connersville. And what led you to get 3 touchdowns on 3 passes?
Well, it was a good play call, and my line blocked really good, so my quarterback Drew could throw 3 good passes.
What are you going to do to keep your momentum going?
Well, we got to work hard in practice, and we got to listen to the coach's directions, and we just got to keep working hard.
What can we expect from you for the rest of this season?
I'm going to keep working hard and give everything I got when I go in the field.
Thank you for your time, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Congratulations to both Diana and Marquise, and keep up the great work. Now, let's take a look at some of the great things happening at RHS.
sports this week, we go inside another RHS team. This week, Brendan Evans takes a look at Red Devils volleyball.
The volleyball season is well underway. Let's check in and see how they're doing so far this season.
So we knew coming into this was going to be a competitive game because we knew what Delta can bring to the table, but I think the fact that we got to see what they can do to us, that we can experience better defense for other teams and more competition. We knew that they were going to be good, but we just didn't bring to the table what we were supposed to right off the bat. But as we saw what they were giving to us, we kind of were able to adjust a little bit better. So I think that after that, we saw what they can do. We were able to adjust to their hitters and their setter and their passers.
Oh, we knew that they were going to come out pretty strong. They've always kind of been a strong team, and we've experienced that last year. So we kind of just wanted to adjust to what they were going to bring to the table and then adjust our defense and how we were going to hit the ball and where we were going to hit it, and looking at the floor to see what was open and what was not, and what was working for us. In the first set, we didn't really bring exactly what we hoped for, but we eventually got to see the 11 was their strongest hitter and where she was going, which is cross shots. So we got in the seams and dug it up.
So it's always been us to adjust a little bit better after the first set. We always improve to the second set and then even to the third set. And if we go to 4 and 5, it's always been like that with teams because we're able to see where they place the ball and we're able to adjust to that. We know that they can hit, but you don't know where they're hitting exactly until you actually get out on the court with them. So that's what we were able to adjust to.
Yeah, so obviously we would like to have a win tonight, but definitely not the outcome that was awful. Our girls got better every set. Every time they stepped on the court, we got a little bit better. And that's really been our motto for this year. We just want to get a little bit better every single day. If we can get 1% better every day, we will.
As a team captain, I have to be positive 24/7. Molly knows that as well. Just making sure the team knows who's up, like what's going on the other side, talking to teammates 24/7. And just trying to build on everybody else and talking to the coach, having the coach's info passed on to the court. And it's all important, just being up and stuff. Energy has improved so much from the student section just being there for us. And when they're up, we get up. When we're up, they get up. And it's just, we bounce off of each other's energy. And it's exciting for us players to see so many people there, standing there, supporting us, and coming here, just having a bunch of people.
Good luck to the volleyball team on the rest of their season. Now, you already saw some of the great plays from Marquise Johnson, but here's a look at more highlights from last week's football game and more.
That's our show. Good luck to the football team as they play Mount Vernon tonight.
And good luck to both boys and girls soccer. So they take on Arsenal Tech here at home, starting with girls at 3 o'clock. For On the Air, I'm Scott Wampler.
And I'm Maddie Brunton.
Have a great weekend.